Then what does Lionel want with me?
He's going to keep his promise and spring you.
Spring me? But that doesn't make sense.
It does to him. He reckons you've got the brains to be useful to him on the outside.
Well, I'll do my best. How's he going to do it?
We're going to organise a transfer to Barnhurst.
Is it easy to get out of there?
Don't worry about it. Lionel knows what he's doing.
I'm sure he does. Just make sure he gets me out of here.
Would you like to get back at Reb for what she did to you?
I don't have anything to do with her at all.
Just hear me out, okay?
Okay.
Now, she's up to something. I'm not sure what it is. But she's going around saying she's been bashed.
Why would she do that?
Well, she'd have her reasons. But what I want you to do is to tell her that we're on to her, that we know it's just a stunt.
She'll get suspicious if I start talking to her again.
I don't think so. Not when you tell her that we're really going to bash her, frame you, and make it look as though you did it.
Well, why would she believe you'd want to frame me?
Because she obviously likes you, Sarah. You're the best way to get at her, and she knows it.
Are you really being blamed for something she did?
God's truth, Sarah.
I take it that is yours.
Mr. Manning's after me. He knocked me around. He tried to rape me.
Oh, Meg. I was just going to send for you. I'm afraid we've got trouble.
Yes, we certainly have. I've just left Mitchell with Sister Kelly. She's in a pretty bad state.
Why, what happened?
She alleges Rick tried to rape her.
Is there any truth in it, do you think?
Well, whatever's happened, she's in a state of shock. We've had women cry rape before, but...
Yes, but if there's nothing in it, it should be easy to prove, shouldn't it?
Well, that's usually the case, but this time Stevens has also implied that Rick tried to molest her.
I'd take anything that lady said with a grain of salt.
I agree, but I thought I'd better mention it. I have seen him grab hold of her arm, but I think it was more in anger than anything else.
Well, I'll check it out, but I really can't believe that Rick could get himself into a compromising situation with a woman. He's got enough problems outside without buying more in here.
Yes, well, what is going on? I mean, he's sleeping in isolation, isn't he?
Yes, I can't tell you anything, Meg. I'm sorry. Would you send Rick to see me?
Yes. There was something else you wanted to discuss with me, was there?
Yes, I found Colleen drinking in the staff room. I got the feeling she'd had quite a bit. Did you know she was drinking so heavily?
At home, yes. Just hoped that she would... You're not going to report her, are you?
Oh, I really don't know, Meg. I've sent her home for the moment. She wasn't in a fit state to discuss her future. Meanwhile, I need you to step in as acting deputy, just until this thing's sorted out. Oh, look, I'm going to see her after work, don't worry. And I'm sure she'll agree. She needs a rest from any added pressures.
For crying out loud, Sarah. I'm trying to get you off. What can I do? We feel so keen to right the wrongs around here. What about Judy and the others? What about them? The women know it was a con. Would it like with Phyllis, your bashing? They're going to fix you up for real. They're going to frame me to take the blame. They can't. Anyway, I'd just tell the truth. If you'd just tell the truth about Phyllis now, it wouldn't have to happen.
I can't. You just don't understand.
I do understand.
So, anyway, that young fella was looking for Mr. Mann, and I haven't seen him since breakfast.
You'll be lucky if you ever see him again. Your pin-up boy's in big trouble.
You love the sound of your own voice, don't you, Frostface?
If you doubt me so much, Smart, why don't you ask Mitchell? She's with Sister Kelly. Mr. Matthew Manning tried to rape her. Enjoy your lunch.
Hey? Oh, he wouldn't do a thing like that. Bobby's making it up.
Why would she make up something like that? Stranger things have happened in this place, you know.
Oh, come on, Jude. I don't believe for a minute he would have done it.
Myra, I don't think he did it neither. But you know what it's like in here. If a screw says jump, you've got to jump, whether it's against all the rules in the book or not.
You've got to face the facts. The same thing happened to me in Barnhurst. I had to punch Hodge for a similar stunt. They know we don't have any comeback against them.
That's right. Oh, okay, that's one side of the argument, yeah, but it's very easy for a girl to cry rape.
Now, why would Bobby do that? She liked Mr. Manning.
Liked him. She had the hots for him.
Oh, just shut up, all of you. I know he wouldn't do it.
Governor, for God's sake, I am not an idiot. Now, why would I throw away my whole career for some kid? It just doesn't make sense.
I'm not saying I believe the accusation, Rick, but I've got to check it out thoroughly. Now, have you any idea why Mitchell had laid this charge against you?
I don't know. I really don't. I mean, she's not a bad kid at heart. I just don't know what it's got into her.
Did you encourage her to think that there might be something romantic between you?
Of course not. Well, I did encourage her to make something of herself, but that's only to help her chances when she gets out. Look, I'm sorry, maybe I did give her the wrong impression, but I was only trying to help.
I understand your motives, Rick. But really, you seem to be forgetting that this is a prison and you are a prison officer, not a social worker.
Well, surely that's part of the job, to help the women.
Help, not confuse. Look, you are the only male officer we've got. That in itself is an occupational hazard.
I realise that. I'm trying to deal with that. I've got a lot to learn.
Yes, you have. And I'm not sure that Wentworth can afford the luxury of teaching you. Now, I'm sure you'll understand that until this thing's cleared up, I've got no option. I have to suspend you from active duty.
I just hope she's not hurt, the poor little kid.
Oh, Bobby can take care of herself. Mr. Manning's got no hope.
Cheer up, Cass. We don't know how bad it is yet.
Yeah, well, I hope the VJ is in a real bad mood because I really need that extra time.
Well, I'd love to see the look on his face when you start thanking him for extra time.
I hope Hans doesn't take it too hard.
Who'd have ever thought our little Dora would be a femme fatale?
Oh, I know.
So Sarah might come through for us.
Yeah, let's hope so. It's the only way you'll get through to King.
Well, what else can you do?
Look, I don't know, but I'm not going to see you framed.
Oh, please, Reb, don't make promises you won't keep.
But I will, trust me. I just got to work it out.
Oh, you keen? Don't you double-cross me.
Don't know what you're talking about. You getting paranoid or something?
Paranoid nothing. I saw you talking to Miss Goody Two-Shoes. You're going to dob me in, aren't you?
I'm no lagger, and you know it.
Well, you better not be, because if you do, you get it both ways, me and the freak. So think about it.
Here's Mitchell. And the VJ's arrived. I've left him in the staff room.
Oh, yes. Could you give him some coffee and tell him this won't take long?
You don't want me to stay, do you?
No, Mitchell and I'll have an unofficial chat for now. Are you all right?
I don't know. I think so.
You do realize how serious this accusation is, don't you? You don't want to retract any part of it?
Why should I? It's true. It's been all over me for days, telling me how pretty I am and to do myself up. I know by now when a bloke's trying to make me.
Yes, I imagine you do. Yet you seem to have been caught out.
I didn't know he'd go that far. He's a screw. He's supposed to look after us.
True. And you took no interest in Mr. Manning while he was showering this attention on you?
Of course not. Got more taste.
Then why did you follow his advice? I've been told you did, in fact, get made up. Change your appearance in an effort to please him.
What am I getting the third degree for? It was him who came the heavy.
All right, Mitchell, I'll get someone to take you back to your cell. But you know, this is just your word against his. We're going to have to go into this a lot more closely.
Please, Mrs. Reynolds. Couldn't you just send Mr. Manning away so I wouldn't have to see him again?
We have to give him a chance to speak in his own defense. After all, Mitchell, if what you say is true, he'll not only be dismissed, he could face criminal charges. So we have to make sure we get our facts straight, don't we?
And don't think I don't know it was you what ruined my picture of him. And now you're trying to get him into trouble. You're a rotten little liar, that's what you are. And you're just plain jealous because you like me better.
Jealous? What have I got to be jealous of? Look at you got a face like the back end of a cow. Could have had him any time I wanted, but I didn't, see? He tried to force me. That's your precious Mr. Manning for you.
You know I try not to hate people, but you're making it real hard. And you're supposed to be me mate.
Rack off, cowface.
First of all, you get me into so much strife I'll probably never see her again, and now you're trying it on Mr. Manning. Well, I'm not going to let you get away with it. I'm going to tell Mrs. Reynolds exactly what you're like.
Okay, what the hell's going on in here?
I'm going to make Bobby tell the truth. She's only lying because she didn't get what she wanted.
Go away.
Come on, Cass, leave it for now.
No way. I'm going to tell.
All right, then you tell Reno. But leave the kid alone. She's been through enough without you laying into her.
Nah.
It's okay, sweetie. Don't you take any notice.
Look, I thought I was helping with the makeup and the hair.
It's not your fault, Helen. Why did I